If you're looking for a guitar with tons of retro character, but also the playability to compete with most other things, there are not many companies that offer the bang for buck that Gretsch do. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Gretsch Electromatic G5222 in Aged Natural. This is a seriously cool guitar, very much in the style of AC/DC's Malcolm Young. While it's not a signature model, it's certainly got all of that Malcolm Young style vibe. So if you're someone who likes big ringing chords, but also you want something that's super versatile so you can play articulate leads on, go down to some super cool twangy country cleans, or even get pretty heavy on, this is a great option for you to look at. So this guitar, you may have already seen this on the channel. This was the guitar that I featured in my recent Malcolm Young guitar style video, where I looked at the tones and guitar style of Malcolm Young using this guitar and the J Rockett Audio 45 caliber Overdrive. If you haven't checked out that video, there is a link in the top corner where you can do that and you can hear this thing in all its AC/DC style glory. In this video though, we're going to break down the specs of this thing and really just look into what it is. So this guitar is actually just here on loan at the moment from my friends at Gretsch. I'm not getting paid for this video. This is actually here for the purpose of the Malcolm Young video that hopefully by now you've already seen. But while it's here, I thought I might as well shoot a video on it, and a few of you guys have asked in the comments and DM me on socials to find out a little bit more about this thing, so I thought we'd break this down in this video today. So the Electromatic range, for anyone who's unaware, is Gretsch's cheaper range. These guitars, or this particular one, retails in the UK for around about the £400 to £425 mark, depending on which retailer you go to. So it's not a super cheap, super entry-level priced instrument. It's made in China, and obviously there's some compromises in terms of build quality and material quality compared to the USA versions, but that's why I think this guitar offers some serious bang for buck, because every Electromatic I've ever played and featured on the channel has just blown me away. I own another Electromatic myself that I've owned for a few years now, and it's consistently shown itself to be a super reliable, super versatile guitar, and the G5222 is no different. So the G5222 is the double cutaway jet style guitar, as you can clearly see. This is, as I said, in Aged Natural. This is a gloss top, so you can see that's super, super shiny. We've got the Aged Natural top with the black back and sides. The body is chambered mahogany, and the top is an arched maple top. We've also got this white and black binding all the way around the body and neck. The neck on this thing is a set neck, so we've got this nice big fat neck heel here where it joins onto the body. Obviously it's finished in all black, as you can see. The neck profile is what Gretsch refer to as a thin U shape, and that's also got the black gloss finish all the way up. It's got a 12-inch fretboard radius, so it's fairly flat, and the scale length is actually 24.6, which is slightly shorter than your usual 24 3/4 style Gibson scale guitars. We've got a Laurel fretboard there and 22 medium jumbo frets and a synthetic bone nut. The inlays are really cool on this as well. They're the classic Gretsch style thumb inlays, which are just as if your thumb is creeping over the edge of the fretboard there, and those inlays are made from pearloid according to the website. Hardware wise, we've got the usual TUBEBUDDY style bridge here, but obviously it's the Gretsch V style tailpiece, so this is slightly different to the usual straight ones, but we've got the usual 6 adjustable saddle bridge there, and at the top we have 6 regular Gretsch style tuners. They're actually unbranded. They feel pretty good. They're not the best quality tuners on the market, but they definitely hold tune as well as you'd need them to. And then electronics wise, it wouldn't be a Gretsch if we didn't have some type of Filtertron pickup. So here we have the pickups that they call the black top Broadtrons, which are very much in the Filtertron style family. We've got a pair of those. They're low output, they're very sort of snappy, and they've got a nice sort of bite to them, especially when you start cranking the gain. And with all Gretsch's, you've always got a unique sort of control layout as well. So here on the lower horn, we've got a master volume. So this is the volume for the entire guitar. So if this is off, everything is off. We have this control here, which is the neck pickup volume. This one here is the bridge pickup volume. So I can use those in conjunction with the 3-way switch to blend different pickup sounds like you would with a Gibson style guitar. And then we have a master tone, but this master volume here overrides everything. So regardless of what the bridge and neck pickup volumes are set to, this one overrides a lot of them. And obviously we've got the 3-position switch on the top horn there. Usual configuration: when it's down, it's the bridge pickup. In the middle setting, it's both pickups, and up it is the neck pickup. Alright, so let's plug this thing in now and hear what it sounds like. So this guitar is plugged into the Blackstar Studio 10 6L6, which is running via the 2-notes Captor X with an IR of a vintage Bassman style cab running. The reverb you're hearing is from the Surfy Industries Surfy Bear Classic, which is on top of the amp, and there will be some overdrive later on in the video from the J Rockett 45 caliber, but obviously we'll talk about that later on when I engage it. So we'll start off with some clean tones. So I'm just going to play a little bit now, move through the 3 pickup positions with the bridge and neck pickup volume on full, and the master tone control also on full. One thing I really love about Filtertron style pickups is just how sort of dynamic and touch responsive they are. So you're hearing the amp cranked pretty loud there, even though it's going through an attenuator today. The amp is pretty much cooking. It's 3/4 of the way up, and it's a single channel 10-watt amp. So there is a slight hint of breakup in the tone there, so I'm really controlling that with my dynamics by playing a little bit softer. If I dig in, even though the amp is primarily clean, I can actually get it to break up a little bit more with a bit of push from the guitar. So it's got that real kind of push-pull thing going on there where you can dig in that little bit harder and get a little bit more juice out. Now we're going to see how this thing sounds with some overdrive, so I'm going to engage the J Rockett Audio 45 caliber. I've got the gain set about 3/4 of the way up. This is like a Marshall Plexi Crunch style pedal, so this is great with these Filtertron pickups. Plenty of crunch in these pickups, but they're also very responsive even with gain. So if you're playing with a high gain sound like I was just doing there, like a nice big kind of classic rock crunch, you can roll off that master volume to clean it up a little bit. So you can hear there that this guitar reacts really well to sort of volume changes and dynamic changes, even with overdrive. So you can actually get a quite nice sort of very low gain, almost clean sound just by riding that volume control. Great for sort of bluesy passages in songs as well, and you can really crank up the dynamics when you want to get heavy again. Now I'm going to take a look at the range of the tone control, so I'm just going to play a little bit in each of the 3 pickup positions and move the tone control from fully up to fully down so you can hear the range of what it does. is a walkthrough of the Gretsch Electromatic G5222 in Aged Natural. This is a really cool guitar. Plenty of those kind of retro classic rock tones. Would be great for some sort of country and rockabilly stuff as well, because these pickups have got plenty of twang in them. But I'm not going to do myself a disservice by trying to play country, because that's not a style that I tend to go near too much. But yeah, these are great. These are fantastic guitars. Amazing bang for the buck. They're just over £400 in the UK. They play and sound fantastic. I've always had a very big soft spot for Gretsch. They're just one of those brands that consistently deliver well at all price points, I think. Even some of their really sort of much cheaper £200 plus range are fantastic guitars out of the box. Whether you're starting or whether you're someone who just wants a great guitar for not much money, Gretsch, I think, are always a brand that are worth looking at. And obviously, as you go up that scale of price and quality, you can imagine you get more and more guitar for your buck each step of the way. But yeah, even at this point in the Electromatic stuff is fantastic. These are so good that you could literally take them out and gig them and tour them and do whatever you want with them and not have to worry about reliability. I've used my Electromatic for countless gigs and it's literally never let me down. So yeah, I do have a big soft spot for the Gretsch Electromatic range. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments what you think of the G5222. I personally have never really loved the double cutaway jet. I prefer the single cut jets, but I think it is kind of growing on me, and you know, having played this one for a couple of weeks now and have this here on loan from Gretsch, it is a really good guitar. Whether I will fully grow to this shape and fall in love with it, I don't know, but for now it's definitely one to keep an eye on. But yeah, these are great. Check them out. Let me know what you guys think, and while you're down there doing that, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching.